honestly it did. Every head turned on a delay, like they needed a second to process. She ordered without looking at the menu, tipped without looking at the bill. The kind of person who already knows exactly what she wants from everything. I've seen confident before, this was something past that, a different category entirely. Somebody should've warned me. Sharp dress trouble, heading straight across the room my way. Shot, but I bum, best bad idea I've seen all year. Don't slow down, I'll try to look like I saw this coming. Sharp dress trouble, and I am absolutely not ready. She sat down like it was her table, which after about 30 seconds it was. Said something dry and funny that I'm still thinking about. The band picked up the tempo right on cue, like they were watching. Musicians always know when something's about to happen. I said something back that came out better than intended. She raised an eyebrow, filed it somewhere useful. Sharp dress trouble, heading straight across the room my way. Shot, but a bum, best bad idea I've seen all year. Don't slow down, I'll try to look like I saw this coming. Sharp dress trouble, and I am absolutely not ready. Ready. Something nobody else in the room caught. Looked at me like she knew I'd caught it, which I had, which was the whole problem. 2 hours in and the night had entirely different plans now. She suggested somewhere else like it was an afterthought, which it clearly wasn't, which I clearly didn't mind. Picked up her coat like punctuation at the end of a very good sentence. Sharp dress trouble, best decision this evening ever made. Shot, but a bum, walking out right beside it now. Keep the pace up wherever this is going, I'm in sharp dress trouble, and I was ready. After all, asked where we were headed. She said, does it matter? I said, not even slightly. She said, good. Every sensible thing I know says this is a terrible idea, and yet here I am, ordering the second drink. You have a way of making the obvious choice disappear, replaced by something better that I can't quite justify. Don't be sensible. Sensible is overrated anyway. surprised us both equally. This keeps happening, the conversation going somewhere real, before either of us decided to let it somewhere between the first song and whatever this one is. Careful left the building. I don't think it's coming back. The wrong kind of right, everything pointing the same direction. Shabba-da-bum, straight toward you and I'm not stopping. Don't be sensible, sensible is overrated anyway. The wrong kind of right feels exactly like the right kind. You looked at me a certain way that made the list irrelevant again. I'm starting to think the list was wrong about everything. Shabba-da-bum-dee-doo-ah. Last call came around, neither of us flinched. The night had better ideas than either of us planned for. You said, "What are you thinking?" I said something true for once. You smiled like that was exactly the wrong right answer. The wrong kind of right, and I've stopped trying to argue with it. Shabba-da-bum, some things just land where they land. Keep being this, whatever this is, keep being it. The wrong kind of right is the only kind I want. Walked out into the night, no particular plan. Best kind of ending, best kind of beginning. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Left my mark on everything tonight, starting with the champagne flute. You noticed immediately, pretended you didn't, which was either polite or something considerably more interesting. I chose to believe the latter and ordered another round. You've been watching since I walked through that door. I've been watching you watch me since then. Lipstick on the glass, leaving evidence wherever I go tonight. Shabba-da-bum, some things are worth leaving behind. Don't look away, I'm just getting started over here. Lipstick on the glass, and you're next on the list. You moved one table closer around the second song, subtle enough to deny, obvious enough to count. The band went up a gear right when you sat down. I tipped the trumpet player 20% for that. You said something clever, I said something back twice as clever. We both smiled. Game on. Lipstick on the glass, leaving evidence wherever I go tonight. Shabba-da-bum, some things are worth leaving behind. Don't look away, I'm just getting started over here. Lipstick on the glass, and you're next on the list. Shabba-da-bum, dee-doo-ah. Shabba-da-bum, dee-doo-ah. You slid my glass back across the bar. Fresh one in its place, kept the old one. Didn't think I saw that. I saw that. Last number of the night, and you're finally standing. Took you long enough, I almost took it like I hadn't been waiting this whole time. Lipstick on the glass and on the evening and on everything. Shabba-da-bum, best impression I ever made. Keep that glass, I'll give you something better to remember. Lipstick on the glass was just the opening move. Walked out together into whatever comes next. He still had the glass. I didn't ask him to leave it. You thought you had me figured out by the end of the first drink, which is exactly what I needed you to think. I've been playing this particular hand since before you sat down. The trick is looking like you're not playing at all. You smile like you were winning, I smile back like sure one of us was right about that. Spoiler, it wasn't you. Ace up my sleeve and you haven't seen it coming yet. Shabba-da-bum, best kept secret in the room tonight. Keep guessing, every wrong answer works for me. Ace up my sleeve and I'm waiting for the moment. You leaned in like you had something worth hearing, which you did actually. I'll give you that much. But I had something better right behind it. The conversation went somewhere neither of us expected. You recalibrated, thought you had a new read on me. Darling, you're still 3 moves behind. Ace up my sleeve and you haven't seen it coming yet. Shabba-da-bum, best kept secret in the room tonight. Keep guessing, every wrong answer works for me. Ace up my sleeve and I'm waiting for the moment. Shabba-da-bum, dee-dee-doo-wah. Shabba-da-bum, dee-dee-doo-wah. Shabba-da-bum, dee-dee-doo-wah. You finally asked what I was actually thinking. Took you long enough. Here's the part where I tell you everything. Laid the cards out flat, right there between the drinks. Your face did something I'll be thinking about for weeks. Turned out the ace was just that I liked you. Couldn't have predicted that one, neither could I honestly. Ace up my sleeve, and it was you the whole time. Shabba-da-bum, best surprise I've pulled on myself. Stop strategizing, this one got away from me too. Ace up my sleeve turned out to be my whole hand. You laughed when I told you, said you knew the whole time. I said no you didn't, you said no I didn't. We called it even. Every sensible thing I know says this is a terrible idea. And yet here I am, ordering the second drink. You have a way of making the obvious choice disappear, replaced by something better that I can't quite justify. I wrote a list to be careful, you walked in, and it became irrelevant. The wrong kind of right, everything pointing the same direction. Shabba-dabum, straight toward you, and I'm not stopping. Don't be sensible, sensible is overrated anyway. The wrong kind of right feels exactly like the right kind. You said something honest that most people wouldn't say out loud. I said something back that surprised us both equally. This keeps happening, the conversation going somewhere real before either of us decided to let it. Somewhere between the first song and whatever this one is, careful left the building. I don't think it's coming back. The wrong kind of everything pointing the same direction. Shabba-dabum, straight toward you, and I'm not stopping. Don't be sensible, sensible is overrated anyway. The wrong kind of right feels exactly like the right kind. You looked at me a certain way that made the list irrelevant again. I'm starting to think the list was wrong about everything. Last call came around, neither of us flinched. The night had better ideas than neither of us planned for. You said, what are you thinking? I said something true for once. You smiled like that was exactly the wrong right answer. The wrong kind of right, and I've stopped trying to argue with it. Shabba-dabum, some things just land where they land. Keep being this, whatever this is, keep being it. The wrong kind of right is the only kind I want. Walked out into the night, no particular plan, best kind of ending, best kind of beginning. Shabba-dabum, dee-dee-doo-wah. The note arrived at table 7. No name, just a time and a place. Handwriting confident enough to make the decision for me. I looked around the room, nobody gave themselves away, which meant whoever sent it was very good at this. I turned it over twice, like the back would explain things it didn't. I went anyway. Midnight invitation, showing up because of course I did. Shabba-dabum, best unsigned note I ever received. Don't explain it, some things work better as a mystery. Midnight invitation, and I walked straight into it. You were already there, leaning like you owned the corner, which at that you did. I said I almost didn't come. You said no, you didn't, which was entirely accurate and slightly annoying in the best possible way. You ordered for both of us, which should have bothered me. It didn't. I'm still thinking about why. Midnight invitation, showing up because of course I did. Shabba-da-bum, best unsigned note I ever received. Don't explain it, some things work better as a mystery. Midnight invitation, and I walk straight into it. How you knew I'd come. You said I didn't, but I knew you'd want to, which was the most accurate thing anyone said about me lately. The night had its own agenda, which turned out to be better than anything either of us would have planned deliberately. Last call came and went, we stayed through the lights coming up, walked out into whatever time it was, neither of us checked. Midnight invitation turned into a morning I didn't see coming. Best unsigned decision of the year. Keep the mystery, some explanations ruin everything. Midnight invitation, open anytime you want to send one. Found another note, same handwriting, same time, same place, same answer from me. Obviously. I heard you had a type, very specific apparently. Tall, dark, and forgettable. If I had to summarize, then I walked in on a Tuesday, which is nobody's best night, and something shifted in the general vicinity of your type. You try to play it straight, I appreciate the effort. It lasted about 4 minutes, then you laughed at my joke. Somebody's type turns out to be a flexible concept. Shabba-da-bum, yours just got considerably broader. Stop pretending, I can see you recalibrating. Somebody's type, and tonight that somebody is you. We talked for 3 hours about nothing that mattered, which meant everything mattered, just not on the surface. You kept doing that thing where you find a reason to stay. Another drink, another song, another very thin excuse. I said I should probably go. You said probably. Neither of us moved an inch. Evidence was mounting. Somebody's type turns out to be a flexible concept. Shabba-da-bum, yours just got considerably broader. Stop pretending, I can see you recalibrating. Somebody's type, and tonight that somebody is you. You finally admitted I wasn't what you expected. I said thank you. You said it wasn't a complaint. Best clarification of the entire evening. Last dance got called, you stood up first, which answered everything. I've been wondering, pulled me onto the floor like it was already decided, which it was. Approximately 3 hours ago, You said on the way out, you don't usually do this. I said, I know. You said how? I said because neither do I. We both thought about that for a while. You've been on the other side of this bar every Friday for approximately 6 weeks, and neither of us has said anything, which at this point is its own kind of conversation. The most expensive one I've ever had in cocktail hours. You slid a drink down without being asked. I looked up, you looked away. Classic. The other side of the bar, closer than it looks from over here. Shabba-da-bum, 6 weeks of saying nothing out loud. Come on then, somebody has to cross eventually. The other side of the bar is looking very good from this angle. You remembered my order on the second Friday, which I cataloged immediately, and said nothing about the third week. You added something, said you thought I'd like it. I did. I still haven't thanked you properly. Week 5, I sat closer, you leaned forward slightly. Nobody mentioned it. We both knew exactly what it meant. The other side of the bar, closer than it looks from over here. Shabba-da-bum, 6 weeks of saying nothing out loud. Come on then, somebody has to cross eventually. The other side of the bar is looking very good from this angle. Shabba-da-bum-dee-doo-ah. Week 6, you wrote something on the back of the receipt. Slid it across without looking. I read it twice, looked up. You were already smiling. You came out from behind it, end of the night, coat on, keys in hand. Said I finish at 11, said it like a question. I said I know, I've been here every Friday. You laughed like that was the best thing you'd heard all week. The other side of the bar turns out to be 2 steps and a door. Shabba-da-bum, 6 weeks for 2 steps, worth every single Friday. Keep walking, the other side is better over here. The other side of the bar is where I've wanted to be all along. Walked out together into a Friday that felt different. You locked up behind us, didn't look back, neither did I. I know this move, seen it from 3 different angles. The casual lean, the well-timed compliment, the drink that appears without explanation. Very smooth, not quite smooth enough. I've been here before, with better and with worse. You're somewhere interesting in the middle of that scale. Not my first rodeo, but you're making a strong case. Shabba-ba-bum, for why it should be the You drop the routine somewhere around drink 2, which is when things got considerably more interesting. Said something real without the packaging. I put my phone down, which is basically a standing ovation. You notice I put it down, didn't mention it, just kept talking. Smart move, very smart move. Not my first rodeo, but you're making a strong case. Shabba-ba-bum, for why it should be the last one. Keep going, I'm harder to impress than I look. Not my first rodeo, and yet here I am impressed. You asked for why, you asked me why. You asked what I was thinking. For real this time, no performance behind it. I told you, first time I've done that in a while, actually. End of the night, and the script is gone completely. Just 2 people in a bar that's closing. You said this was different. I said I know. You said how do you know? I said because I put my phone down. Not my first rodeo, but it might be my favorite one. Shabba-da-bum, didn't see that coming, honestly. Stop being surprising, I'm running out of defenses here. Not my first rodeo, but I'm signing up for the next one. Walked out laughing about something small. Best way to end, best way to begin. Already thinking about the second rodeo. She came through the door at exactly the wrong moment, which for everyone else was exactly the right one. Conversation stopped mid-sentence, drinks paused mid-air. The band missed a beat, then overcorrected enthusiastically. I'd heard about her from 3 different people. All 3 got it wrong in the same direction. Hurricane in heels, rearranging everything she passes. Shabba-da-bum, the room is still recovering. Don't apologize, the room needed rearranging anyway. Hurricane in heels, and she came straight over here. She sat down like gravity was more of a suggestion. Said something that landed before I'd finished processing the entrance. I said something back that came out better than rehearsed. She looked at me differently after that, which was the idea. She laughed once, short and real. Not the other kind, that was the whole audition. Hurricane in heels, rearranging everything she passes. Shabba-da-bum, the room is still recovering. Don't apologize, the room needed rearranging anyway. Hurricane in heels, and she came straight over here. Shabba-da-bum, shabba-da-bum, did-a-wah. Shabba-da-bum, 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 did-a-wah. Shabba-da-bum, shabba-da-bum-bum-bum. She said she liked people who didn't flinch. I said I like people who gave them reason to. She considered that, ordered another round. Verdict still pending, which felt promising. 2 hours in, and the storm had settled into something warmer. Still electric, just pointed somewhere specific. She said, let's get out of here, like it was obvious, which by then it absolutely absolutely was. Hurricane in heels, and I walked straight into it. Shabba-da-bum, best meteorological decision I've made. Keep the wind going, I'll stay right in the middle of it. Hurricane in heels is exactly my kind of weather. Asked where we were going, she said, does it matter? I said, not remotely. She said, good answer. It was. It was. My friend said don't, which is usually good advice from someone who knows me better than is comfortable. I said I know, she said I mean it. I said I know, then did it anyway. She'd been right before about things like this, roughly 70% of the time. Second opinion, overruled by the evidence in front of me. Shabba-da-bum. Some decisions make themselves, don't overthink it. Thinking got me nowhere last time. Second opinion, noted and cheerfully ignored. You said something in the first 10 minutes that made my friend wrong immediately. She was watching from across the room. I could feel her reconsidering. You didn't know any of this, just kept talking, being exactly the problem I'd been warned about. She texted from the other table, one word, just one, okay, which in her language means she's updating her position. Second opinion, overruled by the evidence in front of me. Shabba-da-bum. Some decisions make themselves, don't overthink it. Thinking got me nowhere last time. Second opinion, noted and cheerfully ignored. Shabba-da-bum-dee-doo-ah, shabba-da-bum-dee-doo-ah, shabba-da-bum-dee-doo-ah. She came over eventually, introduced herself, said I've heard about you. You said good things, I hope. She looked at me, I looked at the ceiling. End of the night, my friend pulled me aside, said okay, I was wrong. I said I know. She said don't say I told you so. I said I wasn't going to. She said you absolutely were. I absolutely was. Second opinion, sometimes the first one needs revising. Shabba-da-bum. Friends are wrong just often enough. Keep being wrong, I'll keep making the call anyway. Second opinion, mine was better this time. Told her the whole story. Next morning over coffee, she said fine, you win this one. I said thank you. She said don't get used to it. I said too late. The band called it a night, packed up around 2. The floor cleared slowly, like nobody wanted to be first. We were last to move, which didn't surprise either of us. By that point in the evening, very little did. You said well, I said well. The room said nothing, which said everything. After the last song, standing in the quiet where the music was, nowhere to be, and no excuse left. Don't fill the silence. Some silences are doing heavy lifting. After the last song is when the real one starts. The bar staff wipe down tables with pointed efficiency. We tip generously for the extra time. You helped me with my coat, which took considerably longer than coats usually require. Neither of us rushed it. Outside the air was cooler. The street was almost quiet. You turned up your collar. I watched you do it. After the last song, standing in the quiet where the music was, shabba-da-bum, nowhere to be and no excuse left. Don't fill the silence. Some silences are doing heavy lifting. After the last song is when the real one starts. Shabba-da-bum-dee-doo-ah, 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 dee-doo-ah. You said I had a good time tonight. I said same. You said I mean a really good time. I said I know. You said did you? I said yes. From approximately the first song, we stood on the pavement long enough for the bar to lock up behind us without us noticing, which tells you where our heads were. You said there's a place still open around the corner. I said lead the way. You said I was hoping you'd say that. After the last song turned into the beginning of something else. Shabba-da-bum. Best sequel the evening ever made. Keep walking, the night's got more in it yet. After the last song is my new favorite place to be. Found the place around the corner. It was perfect, obviously. Stayed until that closed too, then found somewhere else. The last song keeps not being the last song. This didn't happen overnight, which is what makes it interesting. 3 months of perfectly ordinary, then something shifted on a Tuesday. You said something you'd said before, and this time it landed differently. Same words, different atmosphere. I've been thinking about it since. I went back through the whole thing, looking for the moment. Turns out there wasn't one, just a slow accumulation of them. The slow burn, taking its time and meaning it. Shabba-da-bum. Best things always come like this. Don't rush it fast, one's never held up anyway. The slow burn is already under my skin. You noticed something small I mentioned once in passing. Weeks later brought it up, like you'd been keeping notes. Nobody does that without a reason worth having. I filed it immediately under things that matter. You've been here the whole time, I was just catching up better late than whatever the alternative was. this has actually been happening. You smiled like you already knew. Tonight felt different from the outside. It probably looked the same. Same bar, same corner, same two people, but something had been decided somewhere between last Tuesday and right now, and we both felt it land. The slow burn, finally saying out loud what it's been. Shabba-da-bum, 3 months arriving all at once. Keep burning, I've got nowhere else to be. The slow burn was worth every single Tuesday. You walked me home the long way. We've done this 100 times. Tonight was the first time we both knew what it actually was. About time. My expectations were reasonable, which is how I protect myself from exactly this kind of situation. And yet here we are. You showed up and immediately exceeded every sensible benchmark I'd set specifically to avoid this outcome. First impression good, second impression better, third impression, I put the benchmarks away. Better than advertised, which nobody ever is. Shabba-da-bum, you had to go and be the exception. Stop being impressive, I'm running out of ceiling. Better than advertised and getting better by the drink. You have opinions, actual ones, not performed ones. Said something I disagreed with. I said so immediately. You said interesting. Pushed back with something smarter. I revised my position. First time that's happened in months. Someone who changes your mind and makes it feel good. That's a very specific and very dangerous skill. Better than advertised, which nobody ever is. Shabba-da-bum, you had to go and be the exception. Stop being impressive, I'm running out of ceiling. Better than advertised and getting better by the drink. Shabba-da-bum-dee-doo-ah. Shabba-da-bum-dee-doo-ah. You said, what are you thinking? I said, I'm revising my expectations upward. You said, from where? I said, somewhere sensible that I've now completely abandoned. End of the night and the benchmarks are gone entirely, replaced by something I don't have a name for yet. You said this was fun, like fun was the word for it. I said yes, like yes was enough. It wasn't nearly enough. Better than advertised, and I came in already impressed. Shabba-da-bum, nowhere left to go but further in. Keep exceeding things, I'll keep raising the bar for you. Better than advertised, every single version of you. exactly the right reason. I gave myself a countdown, standing at the bar. 3 seconds of courage, that's all I needed. 2 seconds in, I reconsidered. 1 second in, I went anyway. Which is the whole story of every good decision I've made. You looked up at 0, like you've been counting 2 from the other direction, which changes everything. 3, 2, 1, and I was already walking over. Shabba-da-bum, best 3 seconds I ever spent. Don't look back, the version of me at the bar. 3, 2, 1 is already someone else's problem. You said I saw you counting, I said I wasn't counting. You said yes you were. I said what number did I get to? You said 0, I said that's the important one. You laughed like that was exactly the right answer. We talk like we've been waiting to get to this part. Skip the small stuff, went straight to the good bits. 3, 2, 1, and I was already walking over. Shabba-da-bum, best 3 seconds I ever spent. Don't look back, the version of me at the bar. 3, 2, 1 is already someone else's problem. Shabba-da-da-da-bum-bum-bum-bum. You said what took you so long? I said I was building to it. You said next time just start at 1. I said noted. I said very much noted. End of the night, you said same time next week, like it was already decided, which by then it was. I said I'll be at the bar. You said I'll be counting. I said start at 3, give me a head start. You said absolutely not. 3, 2, 1, every time it's gonna be 3, 2, 1. Fastest countdown with the best landing. Keep counting, I'll keep walking over at 0. 3, 2, 1, and we're right back here again. Walked home already, looking forward to next week. The countdown getting shorter every time. Next time maybe 2, next time after that just 1. I like things simple, always have clean lines, clear exits, no ambiguity. Then you happened and simple became the least interesting option on an otherwise excellent menu. You're the kind of complicated that makes simple look like it was never actually what I wanted. The good kind of complicated, turning everything up a level. Shabba-da-bum, best problem I never saw coming. Don't simplify it, I'm finally interested in the detail. The good kind of complicated, and I'm done with easy. You think differently than anyone I've compared notes with. Come at things from an angle that makes me reconsider the wall. I've said things to you I hadn't planned to say anywhere. You have a way of making the unplanned feel inevitable. Easy never asked me anything worth answering. You asked me something last Tuesday. I'm still working on a good kind of complicated, turning everything up a level. Best problem I never saw coming. Don't simplify it. I'm finally interested in the detail, the good kind of complicated, and I'm done with easy. You said, am I too much? Said you're exactly enough. You said that's not what I asked. I said I know, it's what I answered. Tonight you did that thing where you say something simple that turns out to be the most complicated thing I've heard. I sat with it for a while. You let me sit with it, which is its own kind of complicated. The good kind, obviously. The good kind of complicated. And I signed up for all of it. Simple was never going to be enough. Keep being layered. I've got time and I've got interest. The good kind of complicated is the only kind worth having. Walked home thinking about what you said. Still thinking, probably still thinking tomorrow. The good kind of complicated doesn't resolve overnight. I'm entirely fine with that. Actually, I preferred it. I had plans for this evening, reasonable, organized ones. None of them involved standing in a bar at midnight, talking to someone who makes the organized version of me seem like a very boring previous draft. The plans are somewhere on my phone unanswered. I'll deal with them tomorrow. Something came up unscheduled, best thing on no calendar ever. Tonight wrote itself without me. Cancel everything, the evening has better ideas. Unscheduled and exactly where I need to be. You asked what I've been doing. I said I had plans. You said what kind? I said the kind I'm currently ignoring. You smiled like that was the correct answer, which coming from you meant considerably more than usual. 2 hours went somewhere I can't fully account for, which hasn't happened since I stopped letting it. Unscheduled, best thing on no calendar ever. Tonight wrote itself without me. Cancel everything, the evening has better ideas. Unscheduled and exactly where I need to be. You said you almost didn't come out tonight either. I said, what changed your mind? You said nothing specific, just a feeling. I said, I know exactly what you mean. I came out for the same reason. Midnight turned into later without asking permission. The organized version of me has stopped filing complaints. You said this was unexpected. I said the best ones always are. You said, are you always like this? I said, only on timing was terrible, everyone agreed, including me, including you probably. Wrong month, wrong season, wrong everything on paper. But there you were, and there went the paper. I know what the calendar said, I checked it twice. It was not helpful, I ignored it. Right place, wrong time, right person, and the wrong time lost. Shabba-da-bum, timing never wins against this. Don't check the calendar doesn't know you. Right place, wrong time, right person every time. You said the time and I said I know. You said it's complicated. I said everything worth doing is. You looked at me like that was either very wise or very convenient. Honestly, it was both. Complicated has a way of simplifying itself when the alternative is worse. Right place, wrong time, right person, and the wrong time lost. Shabba-da-bum, timing never wins against this. Don't check the calendar doesn't know you. Right place, wrong time, right person every time. Shabba-da-bum-dee-doo-wah, shabba-da-bum-dee-doo-wah, shabba-da-bum-dee-doo-wah. You said, what if we just? I said, yes. You said I hadn't finished. I said, didn't matter. You said, how do you know? I said, because it's you, and whatever comes after is yes. The timing sorted itself the way things do when two people decide. The timing is their problem to solve, not the other way around. You said, see, I said, I told you. You said you didn't tell me anything. I said yes. That was the whole argument. Right place, wrong time, right person, and we fixed the wrong time ourselves. Shabba-da-bum, best renovation project of the year. Keep showing up or keep saying yes to the timing. Right place, wrong time, right person worth every complication. Told the story later to someone asking for advice. They said the timing sounds hard. I said it was for about a week. Then it was just the best decision. I almost talked myself out of You asked like you weren't sure which was the right way to ask. I answered like I wasn't sure, which was not entirely accurate. We both knew how this went, had known for a while actually, but doing the dance properly seemed worth the extra time. You said, would you maybe? I said I would maybe. We both smiled at the maybe, which wasn't a maybe. The first yes dressed up as a maybe for a moment. Shabba-da-bum. Most obvious surprise of the year. Stop maybe. We both know what this is. The first yes was never gonna be a no. We picked somewhere neutral, which immediately wasn't. You held the door, I walked through it thinking this is already the answer to every question. You were about to spend the evening place was empty, and still we stayed the first yes, dressed up as a maybe for a moment. Shabba-dabba. Most obvious surprise of the year. Stop maybe. We both know what this is. The first yes was never gonna be a no. You walked me home, stood at the door, said this was really nice. I said yes it was. You said same again sometime. I said yes. You said yeah. I said yes again for emphasis. Texted it from inside before my coat was off. You replied before I'd put my phone down, which confirmed everything the maybe had been very unconvincingly trying to hide. The first yes turning into every yes after this. Shabba-dabba. Best answer I almost complicated. Keep asking, the answer is already there. The first yes opened the whole door. Second yes came easier, third one easier still. By the fourth we stopped keeping count, which was its own kind of yes, the best kind. Obviously. Sha-da-da-da-dum-dum. Same table every Thursday, same order every time. The waiter stopped asking somewhere around week 3. You were already there when I arrived on week 4. Moved one seat closer without mentioning it. Week 5 you were early, week 6 so was I. Week 7 nobody mentioned that we'd both been early for weeks. Stand in order for a table and whatever this is. Shabba-dabba. Best regular commitment I've made. Keep showing up. Thursday knows what it's doing now. Stand in order for you every single week. The waiter learned your order around the same time as mine. Brings them together now without being asked, which is either good service or he's been watching us with considerable interest and rooting for a particular outcome. You said he winked at me last week, I said he winked at me too. We looked at each other, we looked at the waiter, he looked very busy. Suddenly stand in order for a table and whatever this is. Shabba-dabba. Best regular commitment I've made. Keep showing up. Thursday knows what it's doing now. Stand in order for you every single week. To read, just had it, handed it over like nothing. I held it for a second, said you remember. You said of course, like of course was obvious. It wasn't obvious, it was everything. Week 15, I got there first. You walked in at the usual time, looked straight at the table, looked straight at me. Sat down without a word, ordered without looking at the menu. Said so, I said so. The waiter brought champagne. We didn't order champagne. Stand in order, upgraded somewhere around week 15. Shabba-dabba. Best table in the house every Thursday. Cancel nothing. Thursday is permanently unavailable now. Stand in order absolutely weak for. Gave us a look on the way out. We gave him one back. See you next Thursday, obviously. I'll be the